I'm a Great Clips franchisee in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I've been a franchisee since 2006. And in 2008, my late wife and I, Jane, elected to participate in the CMN campaign. My background actually is nonprofit, and Jane was very philanthropic in her thought process, so it was an easy decision, and our managers bought in very readily. Matter of fact, when we asked them, they had all pretty much had some connection to Children's Hospital through direct family members, friends, neighbors, stuff like that. So it was an easy sell, and we are very proud to have been involved all these years, 14 years now total. We've raised almost $560,000 in that time, and hopefully we'll maybe hit 600 this year. And it is, I think it's, as a franchisee, it's just good business to be engaged in your community. When you listen to any of these generational speakers talk, pretty much almost any generation they talk about, they talk about people like to work for or patronize businesses that are engaged in their community, that they're just not monoliths. And Children's Hospital really gives us that opportunity through our direct engagement with them. They've built a hospital in Colorado Springs, so that makes a more direct line of sight to what we're asking in the shops and what's happening in the hospital. So it's really exciting for us and competitive too. We introduced that element among our shops to kind of increase the fundraising energy and activity. But it's just a good business is kind of what I keep coming back to, a sense of enlightened self-interest, if you will, to be out there engaged in the community. And it's really cool when we have customers come in and ask us, what are you going to be doing this year for Children's Hospital? What did they ask you to do, or something like that? It really has spread, and it's exciting to watch and exciting to listen to, and it energizes our teams in that time period. And I think people just get a really good feel for us as not this monolithic national brand, but as something that's truly local and with many touch points in the community. Children's Miracle Network and your local Children's Hospital, in my opinion, is the building the personal relationships with the hospital. People give to people, not causes. That's something that was drilled into me in my early nonprofit career. And as I've lived life, I've seen that play out over and over and over again. And it's having those relationships, understanding what the needs are, building kind of that symbiotic relationship of what we can do. They're as interested in supporting us as we are in supporting them. And then taking, kind of identifying some projects or goals, whatever, that will be meaningful to the hospital and have impact when you talk about it in the salon, are just really key, in my opinion, of creating this line of sight between the customer handing over a couple bucks to what that ultimate use is in the hospital. That's really critical. And then, a big goal shouldn't be scary. We're going to do this for a month. Break it down week by week, day by day, stylist by stylist. Those kinds of things, make it fun. Have a cowbell, ring the cowbell every time there's a donation. Get people talking about what was that all about. Those are the kinds of things that make it fun, energize it, create positive momentum, and ultimately it has an impact. And at the end of the day, our stylists do great things for people. They make them feel better. They make them feel confident to face the world. And here's another way to do that is by opening up that avenue of philanthropy, and helping our customers understanding that, kind of leaving a couple bucks behind, $5, $10, whatever, even a buck, that has an impact. And putting that line of sight between what they're doing in the shop, handing over a couple bucks, and what the hospital does, that's really very impactful, and it makes a difference.